Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm SquishyPickle. Today I'm starting a new game of Roots of Pacha and I hope it will turn into a series. Hopefully give you some hints and tips, and if not, hopefully you just enjoy. So, got new game. There is the option for multiplayer. As far as I'm aware, it's not couch co-op. It's online. You'll obviously need your own game. I'll be doing a single player run through. Again, I'm pretty sure that you can actually just have a multiplayer game. So even if I start it as a single player, if I've got some friends that want to join and come in, they can also do that at any time. So at the moment we get to create a new character. If you're anything like me, this can take anything from like 2 minutes to like 20 days. Luckily, I have had a small playthrough on this already, so I'm not completely new to the game, but by no means an expert. So, start with my name. My name is Squishy. So as much as there is controller support, the only thing it doesn't have is an inbuilt keyboard. So when you do play, if you do fancy playing with a controller, the only thing you'll need a keyboard for is for typing your name or the name of any animals, but obviously we'll get into that a bit later. I'm going for this little one. Obviously there's only 3 body sizes at the moment. I don't know whether they're planning on adding any more in, or if that's kind of like their lot. Eyes look alright. You've got to be careful with the eyes because there is definitely a monobrow, so if that's the look you want to go for, like, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to go for something with 2 eyebrows, then you need to just be careful. So there is tattoo options. I'll change the colour so you can see it a bit better. I mean, that's cool. I don't sorry, you just look like a little turtle. I don't play, generally speaking, with any tattoos. Like if I'm playing any other games, like I don't usually do like scars and stuff. Don't know why. But that is just who I am. Let's have a look. There's a lot of different hair choices. I personally really like this one. It gives me more, I don't know, wilderness vibes. As I am a pickle, we are going for the green clothing. So there is obviously still your colour choices. So I'll go back to clothing. You can see here there's just these 2 options, and then if you choose this one, you've got A and B for the different colours, so you can change your under and your over. I'm going for this one. Nice little dress and some sandals in, go for a red. And at the moment the only hat we've got is a rather dashing coconut hat. I like the fact you can still see the hair underneath it. But without further ado, we are good to go. So, into our first game together. So, about Pacha, I know I don't know a huge amount, but I know it was funded through Kickstarter. I saw it and got interested in it just after it had been funded. It's basically like a little farming community sim, but set in the prehistoric ages. Obviously, like I said, it does have multiplayer, and I think that's probably about it. So, here we go. New Year's Eve. Our first winter in this land is almost over. The clan is coming back home from the mountaintop. I will apologise in advance for any pronunciation of these names. I'm not great. where I can get away with not saying it, I won't. So, where does the time go? It's hard to believe your rite of passage is so soon. It still feels like we found you only yesterday. I bet you'll have the coolest totem of everyone. Maybe. I can sense there's something different about you even right now. I don't want the winter festival to be over. I'm not ready to go to bed. One more story, please. Alright, just one more. Tell the story of how we got here. I like the way you tell it. Back when the summer sun still warmed our skin, it was time to pick the day of the next rite of passage. Vac, our great shaman, asked the spirits, and it got a strange answer. You must move, they demanded. No normal person should ever question the spirits, but Vac is no normal person. Why? He asked. You need to find a tree far to the east, the spirit said. Only danger awaits you here. But we didn't know any Pacha trees to the east. This gave our leader a difficult dilemma. Did we travel into unknown lands or risk disobeying the spirits? But there was one thing he could always depend on. The clan! We packed up everything and walked. We walked and walked. Soon the leaves began changing colours and we still hadn't found a tree. Cold and tired, we travelled through the savannah, unsure how much further we could walk. Our shaman is strong, but not infallible. Could he have made a mistake? As we were making camp, the earth shook. The ground groaned a terrible sound, and as the trees threatened to topple. There was no doubt this was a powerful sign. But for what? The way we had come was blocked, and winter was too close to go back. Then the clan did what it did best. We worked together. Some built our homes while others gathered food for the winter. Vac walked away from the group. Noticing his absence, Squishy followed him into a nearby forest. Our shaman was distraught. How could he make everyone leave their homes only to be trapped in a strange land? But then, they saw it. We were home. I don't know about you guys, but I find that incredibly cute. I think it's such a nice little way to start the game. And here we are, or so it seems. In our own little house. Good, you're up. It's finally spring. So this looks like our farm. I know it's a different idea, but I think it will work. We could grow food from wild seeds right here in these fields. They just need a little clearing. Telling me. Or a lot, yeah. Or a lot. I wish I could be out there with you, but my bones aren't what they used to be. I'm sure you'll find a way to help. You always do. I'm just gonna... What are we going with? Igrork? Igrork, okay. I'm sure you'll find a way to help, Igrork. You always do. Thanks, sister. I think so too. Are we in? I think we're in. So obviously you can see here I'm playing with controller. It does have full controller support, so if you were playing with an Xbox controller they would show Xbox icons. I mean, you guys know that anyway. Obviously you can play normal with mouse and keyboard. I find I like controller. I think being left-handed, mouse and keyboard just throws me through a loop, but that's just me being a bit lame. Okay, so left to move, got seeds, tools, items, inventory, smoke signals, map and actions. Obviously you can see there top right as well, you've got contributions and stamina. Stamina plays a massive part in this game, but we'll obviously go into that a bit more in a sec. Okay, let's open this up. So, find wild seeds, plant and care for them and pick their precious yield in a few days. And then the next one, the clan is preparing for the rite of passage tomorrow. And then the thing is talk to the clan. So there's 27 clan members and I've got to talk to them all. Something that I did see, which was actually on their Discord and I thought was really handy, is if you can't get round to everyone in this first day, you can actually talk to everyone at the rite of passage, and that counts towards meeting all of the 27 people. So I'm just going to go over to settings, and here are your hints and tips essentially. So I won't go through them for you guys. When you play it you can see them all for yourself. I'll mark it as seen because I absolutely hate little exclamation marks or little things I haven't read. It's just one of my things. We'll go through all of this quickly. Obviously this is my inventory. You can buy extra belts later on in the game which expand it. Here you can have some accessories and your clothing you can change as well. That again I think a bit later on. Here are all of the seeds that are currently in the game. So quite a few. And these are currently my tools. So let's have a look. We have carrots, people. Okay, I'll go through these. If they pop up I'll go through them for you. So gather seeds from ripe wild plants by harvesting them. Using your hand axe, clear the fields until the soil prepare the land for planting. Select a seed from your seed bag, then plant it on any tilled soil. Select the water skin from your tool belt and water your plants. Refill your water skin when needed at a water source. After a few days you'll harvest its produce, and then initially you'll get seeds from wild plants and harvest from plants in your field. So that is just the basics really. Let's have a look what we're working with. So I'm obviously highlighted there in pink, and you can see all of the people. So it also, the little icons next to people's names, it shows what they do. So Acre is tools, so kind of essentially like a blacksmith. Ada's healer, builder. I mean, you get the idea. It comes up with who they are and what they do. And also after you discover some seeds it will come up on your mini map, on your actual map as well. So it looks like we've got all of this area down here for farm, and we've got this little area for farm. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely just going to start with the small area. But before we do that I'm going to have a little wander around, pick up some seeds, see what's going on. When you first meet someone, this kind of like handy little flashcard comes up, says who they are and says who is related in some way to them. So I definitely thought in my first playthrough that these two are married. Apparently not. Well, I mean, they might be. I don't know what views of incest were like however many thousand years ago. When it comes up like this, I won't read these out for you guys. I'll just leave them there long enough so you can read them. I don't think you necessarily need me to. Oh, she gave us a flower. Or should I actually? No, I will. Oh no, I'm literally just going back on myself. Obviously, first video, who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going to happen next? I will read them out, I think, for you guys. So Acre is the clan's toolmaker. Like her partner Kroll, she prefers to say busy. So we've got Kroll, Gelrod, Iban and Atta, who are her children. I'm tired of making paths, but you might want to craft some for the fields. Oh nice, thank you. Okay, open your inventory. Once there you can craft in an empty slot or in the dedicated crafting slot. Choose the item that you want to craft and fulfill the required items. For crafting, more items will become available as your clan prospers and develop ideas. Fab. So, on to Kroll, who is this guy. Again, same people, because we've just spoken to his partner. The kids are all concerned about the rite of passage. I'm just concerned that they do their chores. Typical dad. And I mean, to be honest, I don't really blame him. Oh, looks like we have some tomato seeds or tomato seeds. Steal those. Oh. The clan's healer, she keeps her medicine box stocked with herbs, and Vac is her sibling. Igrok told me about his plan for the fields. I gathered some of these from plants. Ah, so we got some more tomato seeds. Have fun in the fields. Thanks, Ada. I know there was this whole thing on Discord actually about how Ada, you look at her seed and everyone was really excited that she would be romanceable, and then you look at her little picture and bless Ada, she's not a spring chicken anymore, which is fine. I think still should have been romanceable maybe. I think a lot of people were heartbroken. Okay, Ron. Reese is his partner, the one who collected water for the clan. There isn't much for him to do here between two rivers. I don't want to call Tetty a cheater, but that old woman moves too fast for her age. Okay, let's talk to you. Clan storyteller and gossip. Her grandchild is Freya. I'm really going to struggle with these names, guys. I mean, if you want to put any comments down below of exactly how you're supposed to pronounce them, I might just start calling them my own names, like this guy could be called Fred. Like, who knows? Want to try your hand at bones. Let's do it. Just toss the rock and pick up the bones before it falls. See if you can get 8. Okay. Not too bad at the moment. Oh God. Oh man. This is getting tricky, fellas. How many have I got to get? 8. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm literally barely talking. I'm barely breathing, if I'm being honest. So. Oh, come on. I am so tense. How are you supposed to do this? No! Okay, 13. Obviously, unlucky for some. Unlucky for me at this point. Impressive. I'm sure you'll put this box to good use. Stone box. Thank you very much. So that is like a storage chest, which we will put closer to our farm. I'm not actually going to talk to everyone at the moment because there is so much to do, so much to see. You can say hi to these little guys, which is so cute. So where am I going? That is the question. What have we got this way? So here is somewhere to fish. Oh, okay. To start fishing, stand in the water and use your hand axe. Hover the cursor over a fish to activate the mini game. Continue to hover over it to increase the bars below. The bottom of the bar indicates your likelihood of catching that fish. You can try your luck anytime or wait till the bar is full. If the fish sees you, hover outside the active circle until the alert stops, otherwise the fish will dart away. Okay. we will come back to fishing. We will be doing plenty of that. So what I'll do is I'll just say hi to people that are kind of like en route to where we're going. So you know Voda as a tracker who joined the clan on our journey here. I wonder what else we can find once we're unstuck. Oh yeah, and what are you doing? You know Jag as the one who watches the fire, he tends to keep to himself. Vac doesn't need my help, so I've been trying to get those rocks cleared. Okay, you crack on, my friend, rather you than me. We have something to pick, citronella. Nice. Okay. We're stronger because we work together. Let's have a look. Tear's excited about this new land and all the resources this brings. Talk to Tear. So, this is another amazing thing, so I'll just go back to that. So, view on map. So, if I press X, the markers, so me, I'm there, Tear, you can see it there, you can see it's highlighted in pink. It is incredible. Let's go have a chat with Tear. So, obviously stuff like trees you can chop down, some of them you need a stronger tool than a hand axe. You know Jizu as the clan's clothes and belt maker. She loves to help and gather as well. So Oka is her partner and Juk is her child. It's hard to believe Juk had his rite of passage over 2 springs ago. Where does the time go? Right, so obviously as you can see, this is kind of like a nice little main hub area, which is really, really nice. Here is Tear. Tare? Who knows? The partner of the clan's leader who puts together all of the festivals. So Jin is the partner, Mana is the child, and Nock is a child as well. By child, they're not really they're not children age, they're just children of these guys. There's so much to do, we'll need lots of contributions if we're going to prosper in this new land. If you could contribute 3 different items, that would help a lot. Pachans are known to work together. As a member of this Pachan clan, you're expected to contribute to its prosperity. You can drop what you like to contribute every day in the contribution box by the Pachan hearth. Contributions can either be used to exchange with your clan. It's the way each member appreciates the work other has done. So essentially this game doesn't have money, it's got contributions instead, because obviously money is more of a modern concept. Prosperity is the sum of your and the rest of the clan's contributions. It's not spent nor exchanged, it can only go up. As the clan prospers, they'll be able to develop ideas and change how they live in meaningful ways. So, contribute 3 different items. Okie dokie. Let's just get that off there. And Ibon, the sister of the clan's musician, she loves to play music as well. So she is the child of the 2 we spoke to earlier, Acre and Crow. What have you got to say? I don't want to copy Gelrod's offering, but nothing else fits. Alright then. So this is the Juk, a clothing maker who helps his mum, Jizu, dress the clan. I have to figure out what I'm going to wear to the ceremony. Probably this. The caretaker of the clan's kids, she loves teaching them about the world. That's Dari. Grob is her partner. Illo, stepchild, Vor, child, Brah, child. I don't see why Grob can't take a break from clearing that wood. I'm sure Vat could use his help. Phew, let's go for a little adventure. I think I've spoken to you. So yeah, if you click on him, I go on to pet. It doesn't seem to trust us enough. That's sad. That is something we will work on. So you can see here all of the hearts, and quite faintly on where the 3rd heart would be, you can see a little symbol. That means I've got to get to that before I can pet Kessler. A little signpost saying we're going to the forest. Back, the shaman is in the forest preparing for tomorrow's rite of passage. We shouldn't disturb him. Okay, we are not going on a little adventure. So a couple of things that we need to do today is plant our seeds, water our seeds obviously, and you can see how that works. Ideally, let's try and get 3 contributions as well. I think that would be nice. So where do we start, people? This is where I'm staying, so let's go here. And you can just see on the bottom right it says break. I'm pressing X to make it break. So it's quite handy. Like, this tool does everything. Does the wood, does the stone. You get the idea. And also tills the soil. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do 6 for some carrots. So you can see I was just on the hand axe and I've just gone over to the left to do the carrots. And then I've got 8 of these guys. So let's clear a bit more of this. So the seeds, no, so the weeds do actually grow back. So it is something just to keep an eye on, obviously maintain. At this stage, I don't think we're going to be doing a fat lot. It's definitely not going to be doing a lot of clearing. Just because of obviously our stamina. And there's no point. It looks nice, granted. But we have plenty more to be doing. Okay, let's go get some water. So you can get water from any water source. You just go stand in the water and it comes up with refill as long as you're on your water pouch. So refill I shall. And I did just see... Oh, clan leader. Let's talk to you. So the clan's leader... He's the one who followed Back's advice to come to this new land. So, Ter or Tare is his partner, Mana and Hock are its children. Oh, sorry, Knock, not Hock, not like a ham hock. Knock is busy cooking. I thought he might want to offer a spear tip as I did for my rite of passage. Okay, so obviously his son prefers to cook than he does to hunt. Might be an issue. Clan's hunter, he's also Jin's right hand in the clan. So Dari, who we met earlier, is his partner and they're his children. I just need a couple more days and I'll have that path back to the savannah cleared, okay? Righty ho. So where shall we go? Let's have a look. So there's some people chilling down there. That's obviously all of ours, which I will be doing absolutely nothing with for a while. The pathway leading over here to some broken bricks, so let's go and have a little look about what's going on. So you really can get a feel for the size of your land essentially, and what it can be. So this is literally all ours, all yours if you're playing, or mine. So to the right there, that's where we went to the beach. I think I've gone the wrong way here. I'm not going to be able to get through. Hold on. Yeah, no, let's go back. Oh, new Papa Doodle. Who are you? Scara doesn't seem to trust us enough. I mean, we're going to need to really work on these pets and animals. I do know you can gift to people, which is really nice. So you can give them little gifts. Who are you, friend? Hello. An apprentice healer who's always busy helping the clan in one way or another. We obviously met parents. It's been a while since I fished with Freya. It's pretty fun. So what you can do, I've lost, here we go. So I'm skipping over the prophecies. Obviously the calendar here is quite short, but it does give you what's going on. So we've got the rite of passage tomorrow, then it's Jag's birthday, and I keep wanting to say Teeth's birthday. These are the people. Obviously we've got some question marks at the top here of who's romanceable and that kind of thing, but that's exactly what I wanted to show you. So people you haven't met. Sorry, why are you greyed out? I don't know who that is, but it does come up on the right who's romanceable, who you can get to know. In my original playthrough, like I said, I think earlier, I really did so little, so I'm I'm also new to the game, so I might be making terrible mistakes, and I didn't romance anyone. I gave about 3 gifts to people. So I have, when I've been on the Discord scene, that they do have little cutscenes. I don't know what any of them are. As far as I'm aware, you can also go on dates with people. You're not limited to gender on who you decide. Like, if I wanted to marry a girl, then that's absolutely fine. Oh, there's no one here. What a ginormous waste of time. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think, try and find some stuff to give to people. So yeah, what I was saying is you can marry anyone who's romanceable. I don't know, it's not called marriage in this. I'm not quite 100% sure what it's called. I don't know how divorce works. I don't know if you can date multiple people, so this is something we can discover together. But on to Freyr, the clan's fisher. He carries on the family legacy. Okay, so we are going to do, apologies, when I get nervous I fish, but I don't need this many. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Too much to carry. Upgrading your belts. If you're nervous, you can try fishing too. Well, I am nervous because this is my first video, and I will try fishing, but what we're going to do is I've just gone over to the stone box, and I'm going to put this in a place that isn't completely baffling to everyone. I'll put you there. Put some of these in, so I'm going to, so you can split your stack and then grab it and put in whatever you want. There isn't, unfortunately at the moment, a sort button on your chest. I think there will be one, based on Discord and how many people are upvoting the suggestion, so I really hope that comes soon. Burkinia we got as a fish, so we are going to do a spot of fishing. So as it said earlier in our little tutorial, literally if you go over the fish you'll see a line. So what you want to try and do is literally just stay on the fish, and you can see the little bottom bar was filling up as you do it. Some are a lot easier to catch than others. They change seasonally. I don't know if they change time of day, so we can find that out. And I know that they change with the weather. So once you've caught a fish as well, the outline changes, so you can see that that's the fish that I've just caught. This is a really, really easy and quick way of, if you're trying to build up your, if you want to do perfection, one of the things will obviously be you need to catch all the different types of fish. So it's a really easy way. So if I just go over to this guy, you can see that the outline of that one has still stayed the same. So I know exactly what I am catching. Back to the apologies. Back to the stamina on the top right. I briefly touched on it. Obviously everything you do, bar walking, takes your stamina down. So you go over here, I want to contribute, so I'm going to give them a flower, and let's give them everything else that we've got in here. And let's go talk to some people. Okay, Atta, an ambitious little kid. I don't see why I can't have my rite of passage with you. I do a lot of work around here. Well, I'm sure you do. So we've already spoken to her. Okay, Vor, the oldest of the kids, he wants to be a hunter. I can't wait for the rite of passage. I bet Tare is going to make sweets. Nice. And Bra, the youngest in the clan, who wants to be a hunter as well. How cool is it that your rite of passage is at the biggest Pacha tree I've ever seen? Apologies for the small pause there, I just had an absolute brain melt. We've spoken to you, speak to you. You know Reese as the clan's artist. She loves kids even though she doesn't have any of her own. Ron is her partner. So you see how everyone's like mentioned as a partner as opposed to a husband or wife. So obviously is the concept of marriage isn't well, it's just not a thing. Ron loves playing Bones even though Teeth crushes him every time. We're just going to keep changing the names up till there's ones that I can say. You know Mana as the leader's daughter who wants to be the next in line. Okay. I'm all for hard work, but Nock really already made a dish. I don't know why he's still inside cooking. Okay, so he's obviously a keen cook. So you know Oka as the one who keeps the predators away and the mother of wolves. Okay. The wolves can pick up on everybody's excitement. I bet they'd love it if you gave them a treat. Okay. Okay, nice. So I don't know if this is just like a day one you get like gifts from people. So I take back everything I said about waiting till tomorrow to go and talk to people. Like, let's see anyone that we haven't spoken to yet. I don't think we've spoken to Nock yet. I don't know when people go to bed. Where is everyone? Who are you? Spoken to you. Oh my goodness, am I going to miss out on some presents here? Oh no. Oh, we haven't spoken to you. Who are you, friend? Garrick. The thinker of the clan. He's usually contemplating how things work. Okay. Igor asked me to help find seeds for the field. To think these tiny, almost rocks will go into plants. Oh, I've got some more carrot seeds. Nice, thank you, friend. Again, have we been in here? I'm really sorry if we have. Okay, so there's like a nice little kitchen there, which we can use a bit later on when we start getting some produce. This is super cute. I'll just try to chop the tree down apparently. This is where is Ada, I think her name is. Is that your name? Yeah, so this is where Ada lives. In a tree, in a house. I just think that's amazing. I think everyone's going to bed, to be honest, and I think we should probably... Oh, okay, here we go. Your day starts at 6 AM and ends at 2 AM the next day. To save your progress and start a new day, go to bed before 2 AM. To find your way back to bed, you can use your map. On the map, you can see your current home, other markers, and the location of other characters. If you don't make it to bed by 2 AM, you'll wake up the next day with less energy. So a little bit of a penalty. At the moment, you can see top right quite faintly like the outline of the tree. It's got the first bit is in colour, so that means obviously it's in spring. And then the little white moon far right is currently where the sun moon is in the sky, so showing you what time of day it is. Let's go to sleep. Yes, I do. I'm knackered. So you can see there the clan's prosperity. We've gone up. This is a really great thing about this game, and that isn't in a lot of others. You really do not feel like you're doing everything on your own. Just to, like, as a reference, like with Animal Crossing, when you're trying to build a bridge, you're trying to build an incline, and you're the only person in the world that's ever putting any money towards it. Like, this is complete opposite. Even if you don't put anything in, if you don't contribute a singular sausage, you will still get clan prosperity, and it will still go up, and things will still be achieved, just obviously not as quickly as you'd probably want them to. So you don't have to feel like utter guilt if you haven't put anything in that day. Like, things will still tick along. On the top you can go to the next tab. You can see what you've put in, how much prosperity you're getting for each item, and then you obviously your total at the bottom. And then press continue, and then that is my personal total, and that's essentially, like we said earlier, like your money for the game. So your rite of passage. Excuse me, I don't think I've ever spoken so much in my life. Your rite of passage. The clan has travelled far for this day. Okay. When I first asked Pacha about this day, she called us to leave our old home. We travelled far, but she rewarded us with this safe and fruitful land. She has given us much. Today we honour her with a promise. It's when our totems are ready to reveal themselves that we're asked to serve the land, the spirits, and our clan. Let us begin. Who's going first? Ibon, Frere and Nock. How will you seal this promise? With Pacha's rocks I've discovered the magic of sound. Today I offer my first instrument. Oh, thanks, friend. Ibon, we've heard the roar of your music. The cave lion is the spirit that protects you. It's in Pacha's waters that I've learned to watch the movements of fish. Today I offer the catch she gave me this morning. Frey, you've shown your patience on the riverbanks. The animal that protects you is the bear. I feel like being protected by a bear would be pretty sweet. Pacha taught me the art of Pacha taught me the art of combining different ingredients to make something mouth-watering. Today I want to offer my best dish. Nice. Nock, I only know one creature that shares your passion for food. The wild boar protects you. Gutted. Squishy, how will you seal your promise? Okay, so we've got options here. Seeds that grow quickly into food we can harvest. A fish that I was lucky enough to catch. A flower that blooms like friendship. And a dish that gives us stamina for our day. I mean, all of them obviously are going to be pretty useful. So top one, quite self-explanatory, makes your seeds grow faster. I don't know by how much. The fish, though, the lucky increases your catch rate for fish. So how many fish come to your little pond when in your little mini game. Friendship increases your charm, and stamina obviously gives you more stamina. So for me personally, I'm going to go for stamina. It's such a fundamental part of this game. The more you can have, the better. So I'm going for stamina. Pacha enjoys your dish and feels restored. Max stamina increased. Nice. For generations we've been guided by the spirits of animals, but long ago when Pacha first plucked humanity from the stars, it was her ancient spirit who advised us. Squishy, that same spirit protects you now. The tree of Pacha. Pacha. Whatever Pacha's plans are, you should know that we're here with you. And we are free to run around. So the reason that I always say Pacha is because, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but the Disney film The Emperor's New Groove, there's the main guy in that is called Pacha. So I'm just going to switch between the two. Oh yeah, do you want to go back? No. Oh no, what am I doing? No. Aha! Victory. So let's have a look. Who haven't we spoken to? Gelrod. Ibon copied my rite of passage offering to. When will that girl stop trying to be me? Okay, so we've got some sibling issues here. Have we spoken to you? Yeah. That is Ibon, that's hilarious. Okay. Mary, chosen by Pacha herself. What an honour. I'm not going to read out everything, I don't think, with these guys, unless it's someone new. I don't want to bore you to tears. Okay, so the clan shaman, the reason the clan journeyed to this new land. An ancient spirit is a very powerful totem. I think I have a lot to meditate on. Okay, off you go, my friend. So if I go here, I need to talk to Tess. So it looks like she might be outside. Sorry. You offered a tasty dish. So it does kind of look like she might be outside of this situation, but I thought that was her over here. Oh, okay, something to give you after the feast. Let's just have a quick look at my quests, and it looks like we're actually all done. We've spoken to everyone. So what I'm going to do, there's not too much to do here at the moment, so I'm going... Oh no, we haven't spoken to everyone, that's weird. The leader's son, who would rather be in the kitchen in front of a crowd. Your dish looked fantastic, we should compare notes sometimes. No, why thanks. I'm not a bad cook, to be fair. So, do you want to go back? Yes, I do. You contributed 3 items, so now we can talk to Tare. Okay, here we go. Talk. So good to see you contributing so much. I hope you keep it up. I had an extra solar dryer. I hope you find it useful. Nice. So you can only place it on your farm, but I just wanted to show you... Oh no, you can't. We are learning a lot, guys. Huh, okay. So you can place it anywhere. Everything I've told you is a lie. And you can dry stuff like fish and some fruits and vegetables, that kind of thing. So what I'll do actually, if you place it down, then you go over to inspect it, you can see there on the right everything you can actually place down, which I think is pretty cool. But we don't want that there, so we'll remove that. Get that out of our hands. Pick some of beans, and I think, what else? There is forageables up here, so if you don't know if something's going to be forageable or not, on the bottom right you can see that we can pick it. So I'm going to pick it. Some of the trees as well you can shake, and you can see here, sorry I'm running around with a mushroom on my head, you can see here you've actually got, it's not ready to harvest, it's seeds, give it a few days. Okay, So I think what I'm going to do, rather than go on to another day, because this video has already been quite long and it's my first video, I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to say I will see you in a little bit, and we will continue this on part 2. So I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything that you can suggest for me to improve it, or if you want to put any pronunciations down below, or if you just liked it, anything like that, put it in the comments or drop me a like, or anything. Communicate in some way or form. That would be fantastic. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I haven't been too stumbly and nervous, and hopefully see you guys in part 2.